Okay, so this first one doesn't actually have to use the flag. What we're going to do is we're going to lie down with our legs out straight, and you can be on your elbows, you can be lying flat, or you can be up on your hands. I recommend you having the opposite knee bent, and we turn the laser on and project it onto the foot or just over onto a wall. Okay? So in this case, I'm going to put it on the wall. You'll be able to see this. And I want to tighten my thigh muscle, that muscle that's in the front part of that knee, called the quadriceps. And you're going to tighten and push your knee down toward the floor. If you do that adequately, you'll see the laser push down onto your shoe or your foot. And when you relax, it'll pop back up. This is a great way of getting feedback on whether you're truly extending your knee or not. So if you see me do that again, I'm going to tighten my thigh muscle, push down, and my heel's going to pop up, and that gives me visual representation of true extension at the knee. If I tighten my thigh and I don't get knee extension, that laser is not going to move. Going through repetitions of that, you can do 10 at a time, holding each one for 2 to 5 seconds, working on that knee extension. Okay? If you want more of an encouragement, you can put this onto your shoe and then try to move that laser as far down toward your laces as possible. Really trying to push that motion as much as you can within comfort level. Now the next exercise would be including a leg raise. So we'd do that first exercise of tightening up and pushing that laser down, and then holding that laser in place and lifting the foot and leg up off the ground. The laser gives you representation of whether that knee is going to be bent as you lift the leg. So here's an example. I tighten up and I get that laser onto the foot, but then when I go to lift, the laser leaves the foot, goes onto the wall, and then when I come back down, the laser goes back onto my shoe. That tells me that I'm not keeping that knee straight throughout the whole motion. Okay? So you tighten and give every effort you can to not let that laser leave the shoe the whole time during the leg raise. For repetitions, you do this possibly 3 groups of 10, a couple times a day, or as outlined by your healthcare provider. All right. Now we can do this same type of application in standing. So this is called a terminal knee extension. So I can turn the laser on, project that laser out in front of my shoe, and then work on tightening up my thigh muscle and pushing that laser back onto my shoelaces as far as I can get that laser onto my foot. Now the benefit here is that this is giving me visual representation on pure knee extension. If I try to substitute with hip flexion, that laser is not going to move. My knee has to straighten out for the laser to start to move. So the goal would be to have you get the laser onto your foot and hold 2 to 5 seconds, 10 repetitions, take a little break, and try that 3 groups a couple times a day. All right, terminal knee extensions.